Alrighty. It is a big one. It is a big one. Whoop. Why is that up already? Oops, you didn't see that. Ignore that. I'm a bit out of sorts at the moment because my takeaway is late. It was supposed to come before stream and it hasn't yet, so that's fun. It's probably gonna turn up in about 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm gonna have to run away to get my takeaway. So that's fun. Let me quickly pause the stream. Everything working? That's all good. My mic is randomly fallen over. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Big game today. I would be lying if I didn't say I was nervous for this one. And I don't think I would be as nervous if it wasn't for the lineup that we've put up. And obviously we'll talk about that in a little bit here. I'm gonna sneeze. Try not to. Oh. Okay, never mind. It's gone. Oh man. I'm ill again, as often the case. But yeah, no, very big game. Our game today is if I can get up. This is our game today.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
There we go. I remember to do it this time. But yeah, I said really big game today. I said I'm a bit nervous because of not only the occasion. The occasion is obviously quite big. They have got a bit of a different side to what we faced in the Club World Cup, and we easily beat in the Club World Cup. We obviously got a different coach than we had back in the Club World Cup. We've also got changes to our 11 that are a bit concerning, and we'll get onto those in a little bit here. Apart from that, yeah, just a really exciting game to be. It's the first time we've been in a Champions League knockout game for a long time, so yeah, up for it. Very up for it. Let's move into what am I doing? Twitter. So welcome in, by the way. I see you guys in chat. Why to make that challenge on the Wacky Sorry box? The thing is, I don't think there's anything wrong with the challenge. I think it's a complete and utter dive. And the fact that the referee hasn't been sent to the monitor is absolute fucking lunacy to me. I think it's a blatant textbook dive, and it hasn't been punished, and it's jarring because it always happens for those lot, doesn't it? They can't ever win fair and square. Speaking of, I should mention for this game that we're playing, the interesting thing is that the referee is the same referee that we had for the Atalanta game in the group stages that we lost. So that's fun. Well, I'm sure we'll be looking back at that at some point too. As for the two teams, let's talk about PSG. Some changes. Firstly, the biggest one for me in terms of big changes is that William Pacho is in the back line. He was not playing, obviously. He was injured for the Club World Cup game, so he's in for the start now. Other changes, Fabian. Oh my god, I'm being called. One sec. I'm just gonna have to ignore it. I've been completely thrown off. What was I saying? Anyway, no. So Fabian Ruiz is also injured, so he's not playing. They've been replaced by Zaire Emery. The front three is a bit different as well. They've got Barkler in. They usually have Scalia. He's not playing, or at least he's not on the. He's not in the starting 11. And then obviously the goalkeeper has changed as well. It's not Lucas Chevalier. So interesting one there. Yeah, it probably is my delivery driver calling me, and I don't really know why, because I've come to this house multiple times, and I don't know why they somehow can't do it this time. I said I can't do anything about it now, so they can figure it out. That's on them. Oh my god, they're fucking calling me. One sec. Hang on. Alright, Jesus Christ. We are back. Yeah, I've got a wild story about my delivery driver in a second. We'll get through to that, but we are very close to kickoff, so I've got to get through this. But yeah, so apart from that, you can't see the substitutes. Nothing really changed there for them. They've got the usual suspects on the bench. For Chelsea, we have this. Oh my god, sorry, I'm knackered. I had to sprint down the road to try and find the guy. I'm not very fit. I'm getting into my unk stage. But yeah, big one here, and the main one we're going to be talking about, Jurgensen's in net. I don't know why. I know Sanchez had a bit of a iffy game against Arsenal, but I think this is a step too far. We saw what happened with Kinski in the Spurs game yesterday. I really think this could be a big mistake, and because of that, on the bingo card, I've got something about Jurgensen. Other interesting things, James is in midfield rather than at right back. We don't have two wingers on the pitch. We've got Enzo playing in that left forward position instead. Palmer obviously starts, unless Palmer's on the right and Neto's on the left. And then Enzo's in the middle, I'm not sure. Joao Pedro, of course, starts up top. Interesting ones on the bench. We've got Max Merrick. He's interesting. We've got both Tosin and Buddy Shield. We have Lavia, thank God. And then we've got both strikers in Gu and Delap on the pitch as well. Right. God, right. Sorry, I'm so out of sorts, man. Of course, biggest game of our season, and this has to happen. Right, let me get the game up. We can move into this. Whoop. Oh no, we need to get this up. There we go. It's really funny because they split the picture into two pictures rather than the one that they normally do. So it just has like half of Palmer's face on it. But yeah, bingo card, the only new things here, let's see. We have Joao Pedro again for a goal. Lavia app. We have Jurgensen Howler. We've got Reese as the player of the match. We've got correct prediction. I've gone for 2-1 Chelsea, although I do think this will probably be 2-2 in actuality, but I have to back our boys. And then we have the same stuff as normal, pretty much. Nothing else changed there. Monaco's foreign is on there. And the problem that I've got now is that my takeaway is going to be cold by the time I get to it at halftime. Commentary team is Sam Matterface and Glenn Hoddle. Okay, good commentary side. I'm fine with those two. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, also I wanted to ask, how are you guys looking? How are you guys feeling about the new thumbnail? I am trialing a thumbnail artist, so if it works, then it works. If not, then it doesn't. But yeah, so long story short, reason why my delivery driver was calling me was because he is not a delivery driver. All of their delivery drivers at the place that I was going to were busy and were already out on jobs, so one of the managers from the store had to leave his position and go and drive to my house. Obviously, he's never been here because he's not a delivery driver, so he got lost because we have a lot of houses in our kind of area, and obviously I live in a place that's very rural. So yeah, yeah, he's like halfway down the road. I've had to run down my driveway into the middle of the street in the pitch black and wave my arms around like an idiot. Be like, I'm here. Where the club badges 480p? Where? Or are you talking about on the live feed or on my thing? My preview looks fine. I think it might just be the PSG one. I'm not sure. It's not much of a not much of an issue. But teams are lined up. Teams are ready. I've oh, that was another thing. That's on the bingo card. Pedro special selly. I reckon if Joao Pedro scores, he is going to do a special celebration, either referencing Didier Drogba, whose birthday is today, or referencing the fact that Luis Enrique and him had a bit of a tiff in the last game. That's my thing. Literally unwatchable. Yeah, so Safanov in goal is interesting. Obviously, Pacho is back in the lineup, which is good for them. Zaire Emery is playing instead of Fabian Ruiz, which I think is a really big loss for them, in truth. I think Ruiz is a really good player. And then Bradley Barkler on the left-hand side, instead of Kvaratskhelia. Got Mayulu on the bench. Although apparently, yes, supposedly Pacho's not been particularly in form, so that's interesting. I really hope that when we play them in the reverse leg, we put the Club World Cup in the down on like the entrance of the pitch on the tunnel. I think that'll be really funny. Yeah, I am now looking at that. Why is that like that? That's jarring. How do I fix that? Do I do this? Did that work? No? That did not work. I don't know. The thing is, so the images that I use for those, what you have to do on the thing which I actually use, it doesn't. I'm not actually inputting an image into that for it to come up. I'm putting in an image address, an HTML image address, so it takes it off of the internet and then just puts it in, no matter like what it is. So if anything that's to do with that, that's actually wrong. That's actually blame Wikipedia, because I use Wikipedia's Wikipedia's images. What's that PSG kit? Is this what Jordan are cooking up? I don't know, idea. But yeah, it looks like the UEFA graphic has it as a 4-2-3-1 with Palmer on the right, Enzo in the middle. But I'm just really, really worried about Jurgensen. I genuinely believe, like, and I know this is not like a good omen to or a good precedent to set out there. I genuinely think the first shot he faces is going in. Like, I have no faith in him at all. Let's get ready for the timer though. Are we doing the? Yeah, we are. We're doing the huddle on the center circle thing that we were doing again. Love a little bit of shithousery from the lads. Absolutely huddle mogging the opposition, I think is what the kids these days say. I am hip, you know that. I'm generally not even that, like, I'm generally not even that old. I'm technically a Gen Z. But I guess all of that stuff's kind of Gen Alpha, I'm not sure. Who is kicking off here? I think it's PSG. Yeah, PSG, and they're going to do the stupid thing where they kick it off the pitch. Just give us the ball immediately, so that's fun. I appreciate the ball, thank you. Cucurella to take the first action of the game. He throws it to Pedro Neto, who is on the left. Oh, it's almost breaking here for Enzo Fernandez. Marquinhos has got to be smart here, and he's kicked off the pitch. Will be a throw to Chelsea. I think it was actually Joao Pedro who was pressing there. That's wild. That is wild, actually, yeah. Ball thrown back to Trevor Chalobah, who's starting on the left for Chelsea today. Here's Philip Jurgensen. Good pass into the middle for Cole Palmer. He's being tracked by Vitinha, but he's going to get away from him. Or Joao Neves, or whatever that is. They look very similar from afar. They are going to get it back, though. Here's Pacho. No Mendes. Let's see if Nuno Mendes has like a normal game or if he has an absolute flop game like he did against us last time. Here's Hakimi. Fun fact. Actually, I can't say that. I was gonna say a fun fact. My partner is a massive Resi fan, and I was gonna mention something. But I think that'd be a bit doxing, so I'm not gonna do that. We are big Resident Evil fans in this family. Let's just say that. Ball forward is blocked by Wes Fofana from Barkler. You know what? That's not the annoying thing. The thing which is more annoying is that there's someone in the crowd who's blowing a whistle that sounds like the referee's whistle. That's annoying. Here's Marquinhos. Vitinha back to Hakimi. Chelsea are pressing really high here, and it's worked out because we've got the ball back with Caicedo. He gets it to Chalobah, and Caicedo's been hacked down really badly there. He's made a big, loud yelp. I think it was Desiree Doué who's done that on him. He should get cautioned here. I don't think he's going to be. Oh, it is a nasty stamp. Just gets there late. I don't think that's anything more than that. It's a nasty one, though. We've seen those been given as yellows, but I don't think it warrants it, if I'm being honest. I want my takeaway. It's on the stairs. I want my takeaway. Kukureya's giving it away. It's Vitinha, and he's going to pass it backwards. Here's Neves. Do Marquinhos. Similar kind of pattern to what we saw in the Club World Cup game, where they're going to have the two centre-backs with Vitinha dropping deep into that back three to try and dictate play, but a lot of the passing is going to go around the back rather than forward. There's an offside flag on Barcola. I'm not going to do my Tom yell. I can. I'm not going to do it because I'll clip the mic. I watched back my VOD for the previous game with Josh Ashenpong scoring. I absolutely blew out the mic. I've got a limiter on my microphone, so I'm not sure why I did that, but there we are. Another high press from Chelsea. Here's João Neves. He's giving the ball away, and we've gotten a good chance here. Here's Reece James high up the pitch. Chance for him to whip it in, and he does. And it's, João Pedro who gets the touch, and it takes it away from Pedro Neto, I believe. He needed a shout there, but the form he's in, you know he's gonna strike it. Oh, it's a beauty across the face from Reece James. I don't think Pedro Neto was actually going to get there. I think he was going to get beaten to that, so. Long ball from the goalkeeper. One in the air by Wes. Here's Jurgensen on the ball. Gives it away straight away. Oh, and then luckily Dembele's completely swiped at the ball and missed it, and Kukureya can clear it momentarily. João Neves is taking a long ranger, and I'm surprised it hasn't gone in, if I'm being honest. Good two hands behind it from Jurgensen. That's the risk you play with having a goalkeeper that's not your first choice in goal. Ball has been played up to João Pedro, and Palmer's going to get on the end of this. On the right-hand side, he's going to put it across against João Neves and win a corner. First corner of the game. Seeing Cole Palmer playing under the lights in a Champions League knockout game, live for it. I think it should be Palmer taking the corner as well, right? Or is it might be Neto, honestly. Played in by Neto to the front post. It's knocked on, and it's another corner. I think it was a flick on from Malo Gusto at the front post, who is playing at right back today. Another corner for Chelsea with Pedro Neto taking the in-swinger once again. Whipped in. Straight under the goalkeeper's nose, but Safanov does punch it away. His clearance by Hakimi. Seeking out Desiree Doué, I believe that was, who could not keep the ball under control, and Chelsea will retain possession. Here's Jurgensen. Plays it through the lines to Cole Palmer. He's going to go back here. Here's Caicedo, I believe, who's doing a centre-back shift at the moment. He does do really well to get out of there. Here's Jurgensen again. He's going to play it across the face to Fofana. Long ball from him. Seeking out Joao Pedro. He's going to have to do a lot of holding up in this game, Joao Pedro. He's done it well so far. Unable to do it this time. It's Safanov again. I'd like to see Enzo get on the ball a bit more. We haven't really been able to get him into the game so far. It is interesting. We are kind of playing more of a, a 3 and then a 2 rather than a front 3, like a 2 wingers and a striker. Enzo is kind of playing a bit more midfield, and we're kind of leaving Neto and Joao Pedro as a 2. Here's Ousmane Dembele. He's going to sweep the ball out to the right-hand side for Hakimi. Zaire Emery gets it back to Hakimi, who gets away from Enzo Fernandez, but is then... Oh, no way, ref. He's pulled it back for an earlier foul, apparently. That's shoulder to shoulder. I don't know what the referee's doing there. Will be a deep free kick for Vitinha to take. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks this yet, but why does Vitinha... He looks like a love child between Pedro Neto and Jorginho. Oh, it's a really good work set piece. Doué's going to get it across, but it's going to be cleared by Pedro Neto. Here's Nuno Mendes trying to get free from his man, but he can't get past Reece James, or he almost gave it back to him. Chelsea being a bit panicky in defence at the moment. Need to settle a bit more. Here's Hakimi. The thing what I'm saying at the moment, I'm seeing from us, is that we're pressing so hard that we're kind of committing too much. It's a good ball down for Barcola, and it's a goal. I want to see who that is at the far post. Whoever doesn't get this ball at the far post, I want to see the replay. But I said, we're just pressing too much. We're doing that thing where we're pressing so much that we're obviously committing to one side, so they just put it around us. It's an absolute belter of a finish, but let's see who's the culprit here at the back post. It's actually Reece, I think. He gets committed into the... Oh, no, he's not... I don't know if it... I don't know who's trying to be... Like, again, this formation is so stupid because, like, Gusto and James are just operating in the same space, and it's just like... No one picks up Joao Neves in the middle. And then Wes... There's nothing that pisses me off more when defenders run in to try and block a shot and then they turn their bodies. That pisses me off. If he doesn't turn his body there and he just runs to block a shot, Wes blocks that. I don't know what he's doing there. Well, we've got to get the ball going again. Here's Caicedo. Great work from him to get past his man, but then he's tackled. Yeah. I did. Yeah. I mean, I did say that, but to be fair, I was told I said the first shot that they got was going to go in, but Joao Neves decided to take a long ranger instead. Ball over the top for Joao Pedro. He's battling away to try and win the ball, but he's lost out to Joao Neves. So brilliant work. Back to Barcola again. And Malo Gusto deals with him this time. Good work. I really have no idea why we're playing James in midfield. Like, we've got Enzo, Palmer, and Caicedo all on the pitch, and for some reason we need James in midfield. I just don't understand it. I don't know why he's not playing at fullback. I really don't understand it. He's the best right back in the entire planet, and he's just not playing at his preferred position. It just does my head in. Yeah, I mean Jurgensen. We knew there's question marks over Jurgensen. I think that's again. I think Liam Rosenior's kind of overthought this whole fucking setup. That was the first warning sign. Oh, they've passed it straight across their box there, and Chelsea are sniffing around. Here's Doué playing at right back at the moment. He's been fouled off the ball by Cucurella because for some reason he wanted to put it in there. The ball is already gone. Barkler again, tackled by Palmer. Palmer will smash it off of João Neves for a corner, or for a throw-in, rather. It's Fofana. To Jurgensen. I feel like Jurgensen needs to get like an assist or something, or like a pre-assist in this game to even justify the fact that he's playing. So far, the one reason we've brought him in is because apparently he's good with the ball at his feet. So far, he's already given it away once from a pass, and he's already letting a goal in the first 10 minutes. So Caicedo's been pretty good so far. He's just done a really good dummy and got the ball out wide right. Space for Palmer here if Guslo can find him, and he does. Palmer up against João Neves. He's gotten away from him as well, and he's played it in behind for Malo Gusto. Cuts inside. Here's Enzo on the edge of the box. Oh, it's a terrible effort, man. I feel like this is an issue that Enzo has, where he never gets himself settled properly for a shot. He always takes he always has to take about 2 or 3 touches before he shoots. Ugh. It's the same thing we saw in the Club World Cup, though. Malo Gusto getting a lot of space down that right-hand side. I feel like he needs to pass that, though. Space for Zaire Emery. He's going to sweep it out to Hakimi. Here's Doué. Dembele will drop deep to pick up the ball here. He's going to pass it to Pacho. Here he is again. Barkler. Dembele. Can't get past Palmer, but he's going to get the ball past him. Here he is again. Now Doué. Dembele. Takes another strike and it's hit the post. I don't know if Jurgensen got a touch on that. I think he might have got a touch on that. That might be a good save. Here is Vitinha once again on the left side this time. Doué, who has moved over to that side, tries to find Zaire Emery in the box, but it's been marshalled out for a goal kick. Oh, so you know what? Fair fucks, Jurgensen. That's actually a really decent save. Jurgensen will get it to Caicedo. Here's where's Fofana. I will say Caicedo seemed like really comfortable so far. Good ball from Fofana up to João Pedro, who's going to hold this up. Been thrown to the floor by Pacho, and he will win a free kick on the centre circle. Oh, this fan in the fucking stands with his whistle is doing my head in. Here's Fofana. All the way back to Jurgensen now. Chalobah to Cucurella. Here's Pedro Neto. He gets it around the corner to João Pedro, and then he gets it to Enzo, and he gets it forward for Pedro Neto here, who's faster than Marquinhos. He's going to run into the box. Can he get it across? He does. It's going to hit one of... Oh, my goodness. There's 2 players at the back post for him to hit, and he hits the one PSG player that's in the middle. Oh, let's see. Is this good? Is this just good defending, or is this a terrible ball? It's 6-1, half a dozen the other there. Chelsea getting a bit of possession now, though. Caicedo into Reece James. Palmer. João Pedro. Back to Palmer. Tries to get it back to João Pedro, but it's been intercepted. Good tackle from Caicedo. That's judged to be a fucking foul. Fuck off, ref. He wins the fucking ball, referee. Dickhead. No, to be fair, it's a good pass from Neto. It's a good block. Puts it in the right place. It's a good run from him, though. That's what we need to see from him all the time. That's the thing that pisses me off, that he doesn't do that enough. He doesn't just make those runs into the box. He's faster than anyone else on the pitch. I don't get why he doesn't just run in behind all the time. Wes Fofana has just pressed all the way up into their box. What in the God's name is he doing? One back by Malagusto. Here's Enzo. I think Enzo has started to get a bit frustrated that he's not getting on the ball. He's just dropped into a Vitinha-esque position, shall I say. Is Jurgensen. Fofana, Jurgensen. Little dink ball into Chalobah. Jurgensen once again. He's going to be pressed by Barkler. He's going to play it into Fofana again. Now Chalobah. Cucurella. This is the type of game where Lavia would be so good for us. Oh, it's a brilliant ball out from Chalobah up to Palmer. Oh my goodness, and it's a great turn from him to get away, and he's fouled. And the ball's been kicked away. Referee! Yellow! And you know what? I'm taking the free space immediately for Caicedo getting a clean tackle charged against him, because that happens every single game. I've taken off the bingo card, so there we are. Well, at least one thing, with PSG scoring first, it means that my prediction can be is closer to being correct if we score 2 here. It's going to be swept across to Cucurella by Reece James. Here's Enzo with the first time ball up to João Pedro. Good hold up play. Up to Enzo again on the left side. Gets it in behind. Brilliant pass for João Pedro. He's on the left-hand side into the box now. He's going to shoot. You know he will. He's going to deflect. Oh. He's going to fall for Reece James on the edge of the box, though. He tries to win the header, and it's smashed away by Pacho. He's going to fall to João Pedro, and then he can't get the touch right. And the goalkeeper can hold it. Chelsea much better since we've gone behind. You know what? He tries that finish again. That same one he did. Same one he did in the previous game, where he puts it through the legs into the bottom corner, but it just didn't work out. Here's Marquinhos. Smashed away by Hakimi, but only as far as Trevor Chalobah. He's going to get it back to Wes Fofana, and then all the way back to Jurgensen, I'd imagine. Here we are. He gets it into Reece James in the midfield. Chance for him to get his head up. Instead, he plays it to Caicedo. Real Madrid have just scored against Manchester City in the other fixture. Malagusto wins the ball here. Brilliant work. He gets it to Palmer too. For some reason, João Pedro stopped running and Enzo ran into the box instead. Oh, we got away with one there. That's definitely not a throw-in to us. If we score from this throw-in, by the way, they're going to be absolutely pissed. We passed it all the way back, though, so it doesn't matter. Ball into Pedro Neto by Cucurella. He gets it to João Pedro. 1-2 back to Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Gets around the corner to Cucurella. Brilliant work. Joao Pedro. Caicedo with a pass in behind. It's just a little overhooked. Oh, my chat has just disconnect and then come back. Is chat okay? Is the stream okay? Stream still running? This stream is healthy. Why did the chat just randomly close? That's weird. Yeah, I know. It's just the way in it. It's Chelsea are never refereed fairly. It's the way it's always been. Good work from Malo Gusto to cut out the pass. Once again, Gusto's been pretty good so far. Chalabar back to Jurgensen. It's really annoying that we've conceded so early because we've been much the better team here. Great work from Enzo to get it past his man and gets it into Cole Palmer on the right wing, running down into the box. Up against Joao Neves. He's going to get to the edge of the box for Enzo again, who can't claim the ball. Cucurella's going to win it back, though. Cole Palmer can't fashion a shooting opportunity. Gets it to Pedro Neto instead. Plays it in behind for Cucurella, who's made a good run here. Plays it to the back post for Joao Pedro! And it's a very tame effort as he was backpedaling. One of those ones where he needs to get a shout and just chest that down or leave it for the player behind him because he's never going to get enough power on that to trouble the keeper. Cucurella has accidentally handballed it and he's going to get a free kick given against him. It's Ousmane Dembele. Up to Barcola on the left side. I'm going to have to keep specifying where players are because Doué, Ousmane and Barcola are just all over the place. I agree. I think that's the thing. We are so much better a team when I don't know how to explain this. Like when we are like under adversity, we play so much better. It's the same thing that happened in the Wrexham game. When we went behind the Wrexham game, we suddenly woke the fuck up and actually started playing. We were absolutely lackadaisical until that point. Malo Gusto's going to try and get away from Zaire Emery. He does. And he's going to line it with his left foot. Gets it up to a great pass, to be fair. And Reece James has tried to do a daisy cutter to Pedro Neto, but it's been cut out. It's Barcola again. He's got Doué on the left-hand side with him. Barcola's going to take a strike, and it's wide of the mark. Yeah, I guess I might have saved this, actually. Let's see. I can't see from the replay. It's too jarring. Let's see. He does get a finger to it. I think it was going wide anyway, but he does get a finger to it. So they've taken the corner short. It's Vitinha on the edge of the box. Hakimi to Dembele on the right wing. Whips it in on the right foot, all the way over the top though, and it's going to go out for a throw on the opposite side. I'll do a lot of good for his confidence getting getting those couple of saves though. Free kick for Chelsea, played up to Joao Pedro. He's immediately tackled though. Bit lazy there from Joao Pedro. Enzo's done pressure and got it back now from Caicedo. Here's Joao Pedro. Cucurella to Caicedo once again. Plays it through the lines brilliantly for Reece James. Space. Oh, it's a good ball into Cole Palmer, who's on his own here. He needs some help, and no one gave it to him. That's one of those ones where he's played the direct pass, which we so often ask for, right, from our midfielders, like, hey, play the direct pass. But actually, the pass out to the right-hand side to where Gusto was definitely the better option there for James, and he just didn't take it. Still on the ball here, though. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Chance for him to get it out to Malo Gusto, who's white on the right. White, go on! It's a great shot, and it's in! Malo Gusto! Malo Gusto. And that account can tweet again. The account can finally tweet. Brilliant. It is. I have this, yeah. Fullback goal/assist. There we go. And once again, Malo Gusto is the curse of PSG. The man from Dessines Charpieur. It's a belting finish, to be fair. He's put it straight at the goalkeeper, but it's in such an annoying place where he can't get down to it quick enough. What in God's name are they doing? They're just leaving him alone. It's because he doesn't score. Because he never scores, they just leave him there. They're like, oh well. I don't have Enzo G/A on here like I normally do, which is unfortunate. Good work. And we've been way better. As I said, since that goal went in, we've been way better. We've woken up. There's a carefree chant in the Parc des Princes. It's Nuno Mendes again, who was utterly useless against us once again. And they've done that kickoff thing again, and Malo Gusto's actually kept it on the pitch. Which is really funny. They are going to press high, though. Reese up to Gusto again, who's knocked it back. Oh my! Enzo's going to play it forward for Joao Pedro. It's a good chance if he can get it over to Pedro Neto, and he does. He's got acres of space here. He's got a run for... Oh, Neto, that was embarrassing. He is going to get back, though. Good defensive work to stop Doué from running through. And Enzo Fernandez has absolutely cut him down. I'd be very surprised if he escapes with that yellow here. He's cut him down like a combine harvester, mate. That's what he's done. He calls Reese the tractor as well. Cool. He didn't get booked. I cannot believe he has not got booked. Valverde scored another against Man City. Jesus. Don't know where I didn't see the lineups for that game. Where is he playing? Is he playing at right back or is he in the midfield? Well, he can literally lay anywhere, so I'm not surprised. He hasn't annoyed me enough at the moment, Neto, for me to tick off the box. But he does one more thing like that, then he's going to. Here's Vitinha. Ousmane Dembele, who's going to play a good ball in behind, but it's a bit overcooked, and Jurgensen can claim this. You know what? We might be looking back at the end of this game with on those two saves from Philip Jurgensen in a good light. Oof. We're being a bit casual here, but we are playing it out. Here's Cucurella. Long ball up to Enzo Fernandez, who's running in behind, and he's battling away with Zaire Emery, who's the furthest man back for some reason. He's going to press him into the corner. He's going to play it away straight to Pedro Neto, though. Dribbling with his head down. He doesn't see any of the options up. I'm giving him so much leniency. I'm giving him so much leniency. Will be a throw for Chelsea. Throwed to Joao Pedro on the left side. 1-2 Cucurella, but it's given away. Smashed away by Zaire Emery, and it's going to be picked up by Jurgensen. Trevor Chalobah. Cucurella. Sweeping ball over the top for Pedro Neto, who didn't make the run. Yeah, Sanchez was. I think like that's the thing though. Like every single one of our players was really good in that game. It's like hard to pick out someone who was bad. I think Sanchez made a decent amount of saves, which is why I'm surprised he wasn't playing today. Especially considering there was that really famous video of him being like, "Bring me PSG again." I'm really surprised he didn't play. Reece James has won the ball. Oh, Caicedo can't make it stick. Here's João Neves. He's going to play it back to Pacho. Here's Marquinhos. Now Doué, who's playing it right back, into Hakimi. Back to Doué. Sweeping ball out to the right-hand side, or left-hand side rather, for Barcola. Great touch. He's running inside here, but he's given the ball away. Palmer is not able to reach the ball from the short pass from Caicedo. Now it's PSG's turn to put the pressure on. Here's Hakimi to Doué on the right side. Now Zaire Emery to Vitinha. Here's Pacho. Nuno Mendes to Ousmane Dembele, who's on the left now. Ball through by Nuno Mendes will not be picked up by any of the PSG players and run straight through to Jurgensen. Chalobah. Long ball from him out to the right side. It's going to be picked up by Mendes here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Barcola. I know we were in talks for him last season, last summer window. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if we go in for him again, because it's the one position that we don't really have a good player for, is left wing. I know Garnacho's been stepping up his game, but like he's still not, not exactly what we need in that position. I would love to have Barcola. Doué up against Cucurella. Can't beat him. Bodo Glimt has gone ahead against Sporting via penalty as well. Oh my lord. Honestly, if anyone's going to win the Champions League who's not us, make it them. Make it be them. They've been so good this campaign. It's Mendes into Vitinha. Ball forward to Barcola. Oh, this dickhead in the crowd with his fucking whistle is actually pissing me off so much. I keep thinking the referee's blowing for something and he's not. Here's Marquinhos. Hakimi to Marquinhos again. Here's Vitinha on the left side of the three. He's going to play it back to Pacho. Marquinhos. Long ball seeking out Dembele, but it's a terrible, terrible pass, and Jurgensen will claim that very comfortably. We need to actually get it through the lines now, because we keep trying to play these long balls and it's not working particularly well. There's one from Jurgensen, and João Pedro can't get it to Palmer, and the ball's going to come straight back at us. Here we go. Ball blocked by Wes Fofana. And then given away to Cole Palmer. Good chance for us to break here. João Pedro on the right side. Needs more support. We don't have anyone in support. It's just Palmer up there. I don't know what Reece was doing there, because Reece was going forward and then he just decided to stop and run backwards. Given away to Enzo Fernandez. It's Palmer. You know what's really frustrating is that Neto keeps making central runs. He keeps running into the midfield, like into the central position where João Pedro is supposed to be, rather than just running down the left wing and getting picked up. Is Dembele to Doué in the middle. Dembele on the right wing. Cuts it back to Hakimi. Here's Vitinha. Cross to Barcola on the other side. Vitinha to Marquinhos. He's going to creep forward and then play a pass out to the right side for Hakimi. Dembele's tried to play the ball through the lines, but Enzo Fernandez cuts it out. Here's Caicedo. Long pull from him, seeking out Pedro Neto is a really good one. The goalkeeper's come out a massive way here. He's got to be careful. Cucurella could have shot there, but he didn't. He did win the ball back. Here's Joao Pedro. I'm surprised he didn't just line that and try and catch the goalkeeper out. Joao Pedro's still battling away, but he has eventually lost it. It's Vitinha. Yeah, the commentary have just picked up on that. For some reason, Neto didn't run full pelt at that ball. He kind of left it for the goalkeeper. I feel like he would have, if he would have full sprinted, he would have got that ball, knocked it straight past the goalkeeper and had the tap in. Really not sure what he was doing there. Ball in behind here for Dembele, I think it was. It was actually Mendes, I think. Goal kick being given. Good defending from Malo Gusto once again. Yeah, good work. Bro has the Ouroboros virus in his brain, telling him to blow the whistle. Is a sentence I don't think I ever thought I would hear. Will be a goal kick for Jurgensen eventually. Honestly, if I'm Liam Rosenior, I'm taking Neto off and putting Garnacho on. Like, I just have no idea why Garnacho's not on the left wing. Here's Caicedo. He's got a chance to get it out to the wide right here with Malo Gusto, and he does. Loads of space for the Frenchman to run into. He's going to play it into Cole Palmer on the right wing. He's going to continue his run here, Gusto, but Palmer's going to cut inside against Joao Neves. He's sat him down. Now he's had to vacate the ball to Gusto. Here's Reece James. In behind Reece James. Good overlap into Cole Palmer. It's a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Oh, it's an excellent opportunity. And now they're going to break. It's Ousmane Dembele running in on goal. He's got Wes Fofana with him and Cucurella. Puts it on his right foot and he scores. Question mark about the goalkeeping here. I can't believe Palmer's not scored. You know what? Who is that? I think it's Chalabar on the halfway line. Is committed too high. Let's see the goalkeeping. Should he save this? Man, what is he doing? He doesn't dive. He doesn't dive. He puts his foot out. He doesn't dive. What is he do? What is his positioning? Oh, it's taking a slight deflection off of Wes Fofana. Ugh. I don't want to blame him there really, but like you've got to be saving that. You're in a Champions League game with one of the best fucking teams in the world. You've got to be saving that. And you want to know something? I'm actually going to put a little bit of blame on Palmer there because I don't know why he's tried to place it rather than just putting his fucking laces through the ball. And it's the same shit. They've had two chances. They scored both of them. Long ball from Jurgensen will be picked up by Marquinhos. Given away to Cucurella. Here's Enzo. Cucurella's now given it away. Ball has been cleared. Chalabar should sweep this up. Here's Jurgensen again. Ball through the lines to Caicedo, who's thrown off the ball by Doué, and the referee rightly blows his whistle. Jurgensen once again. Ball over the top from Caicedo will reach Wes Fofana. Into Cole Palmer. Little flick around the corner for Joao Pedro. And back to Palmer. He's going to be elbowed in the face by Nuno Mendes there. Yeah, the referee has called it as a foul. Good spot. Flailing arm by the Portuguese. Never mind. I don't think there's anything in that, if I'm being honest. I'm going to take the mono changes his mind on the decision. Where's Fofana? Caicedo once again thrown off the ball by Doué. Come on, it's got to be a yellow. It's the second time. This referee does not want to give out cards, I'll tell you that. Reece James will take the free kick. Here's Jurgensen. Oh, it's a hospital pass from Jurgensen into Enzo, and we got away with one there. Jesus Christ. I'm taking it off now because he's starting to piss me off, this guy. Where is it? Jurgensen Howler. It's Reece James around the corner to Malagusto. Good work from him. Gets it to James again. He gets it to Caicedo. Gets it back to Jurgensen. Chalobah. Cucurella. Chelsea passing the way out of the pressure here. Pedro Neto. Into James. Cruyff turns and gets fouled by Vitinha. City have scored another... Valverde scored another one. He's got a hattie in the first half against Man City. What in God's name's going on? Is Jurgensen on the ball? Needs to clear it. What is... God, bro, this guy. He is too casual. It does my head in. Cucurella wins the throw. Enzo Fernandez through the lines to Joao Pedro. Great hold-up play from him, and he's fouled once again by Vitinha. Or, no, Marquinhos this time, actually. Again, the referee doesn't give a yellow card. Very frustrating. Enzo back to Jurgensen. Into Reece James. Oh my god, this guy. Every single pass this guy gives up our players is hospital. We have worked it away, though. Chalobah is the man who eventually clears. He's going to fall for Caicedo. Good header forward, but then knocked back to the goalkeeper by Vitinha. Only one added minute. Ball over the top by Dembele is cleaned up by Malagusto. It's Jurgensen. Long ball from Jurgensen seeking out Enzo Fernandez. It's a good one. It's a great touch as well. And he's going to go forward here. No foul given. Enzo Fernandez gets it to Pedro Neto. Cuts inside. Gets it back to Enzo and Arthur. Fucking hell. If I'm being honest, I'm taking Enzo, I'm taking Neto off at half time. These two have been useless. Actually, both of them have been fucking useless. Every single one of our attacks breaks down because it gets past to one of those two losers. Where's Fofana? Gives it to Enzo, who passes it straight back to them, but we're lucky to get it to Palmer, but the referee has blown the whistle, so it doesn't matter. Jarring game of football. I would say bring me Andre Santos or Lavia, bring me Garnacho on at half time. If either of them survive, you know what? Even I'd say as well, bring Sanchez on as well. Just doing my head in. That left hand side is full of donkeys. However, it is half time. I will quickly go and get my takeaway finally. So I can actually, have my dinner. So there we go. I'll leave you guys on the be right back screen. Let me just update my lineups and stuff. Um, why is the panel not on? Okay, that's fine. Right, I will be right back. Okay, quickest be right back ever. I'm back. Oh, I've got the scran. I'll be eating the scran. The scran is now cold, but it's okay. Let's check the Twitter as ever. The scran is it's a battered sausage, some chips, and a saveloy. Because I don't eat fish if it's not a Friday. So yeah, fish and chips, but without the fish. I should put this in the microwave. I'm actually going to be right back again. I'm going to go put this in the microwave because it being cold is actually jarring. Alrighty. We are back. Properly this time. Hold on. There we are. I forgot the timer. Dink. There we go. Well, I'm getting the prediction right. At the moment, at least. Now I've got the heated up food. Now it's too hot. Typically. So if we just start getting the final pass right, we'll absolutely battle these guys. We've just not been able to make it, not been able to make that final pass, and we've also been struggling at times to make it stick up top as well. So second half will be happening shortly. I'll check what our Twitter peeps are saying. Everyone's just complaining about Jurgensen. Literally everyone on my timeline is just saying, why the hell is this guy starting? Someone has said, I think Mike Penders goes straight into the team next year, and I genuinely, I don't disagree with that. If we go to the bridge with a goal down, I feel like we have it in us to win, but we're just terrible at home, so. Although, I guess a Champions League game at home would be a little bit different. I guess the people in the crowd would be a bit better than normal Premier League games. But yeah, we're better away from home than we are at home. I'd rather us play, rather us be a goal up going to home, because then we can just sit back and defend our box and break on the counter with our fast players, which is what we're better at doing. A lot of people are just complaining about the Madueke penalty. Rightly so. Imagine if Neto had a brain, is what I've just seen. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I'm actually going to tick off the mono piston Neto thing, because he was actually atrocious, and I have been calling for him to be subbed. So I guess that's warranted it. Can we give Bradley Barkler a worldie? Yeah, I mean, Joao Pedro is the same thing, to be fair, but I think the difference between them is that obviously Jackson started out as a winger, so he always has that kind of, what's the word? He was always a little bit faster with the ball at his feet. Whereas Joao Pedro is like, he does the same kind of things, but he hasn't got that insane kind of burst away of pace that Jackson did. But then again, I value a striker like Joao Pedro who can actually score and is like a decent finish on him, rather than Jackson, who rarely ever actually got his shots on target. I don't know if it's just me. These ad breaks seems like it's way longer than normal. Okay, we're now getting the like sponsors adverts, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, they're showing replays of Valverde, who is playing in midfield. He's got a hattie. I feel like if Joao Pedro gets a chance, he will score it. I don't doubt that. We're not fashioning the chances for him because we're just not getting the final ball right. Players are in the tunnel. Doesn't look like there's any changes so far. Okay, we're back with the commentary team. Finally. I haven't actually seen Neto. I don't know if he's on the. Is he still on the pitch? I hope he is not. Enzo's still there. I haven't seen. They haven't shown him yet. He's the only player they haven't shown. Oh no, he's there. Yep, he's there. Nuno will miss second leg if he gets a yellow. So, I mean, he never makes tackles though. Like, he's never in a position to make a tackle against us because he's always like in the midfield. We're doing the huddle in the midfield again. Bit of a gamesmanship from Chelsea again. Palmer is going to be taking the goal, the kickoff. We're going from left to right in the second half. And there we go. We're off. Back to Philip Jurgensen with the long ball. It's gone straight to Vitinha, and he's going to get the ball out wide quickly to Nuno Mendes. Chelsea giving the ball away immediately. Love to see it. It's Vitinha with the long ball over the top for Mendes again. Gusto's done really well up against him there. He wins the ball. And then he gives the ball away. All that hard work just undone in one pass. Brilliant. Here's Dembele. Vitinha. Zaire Emery. And we're going to be settling into the same pattern that we were at the start of the first half, where PSG are having a lot of possession, but Malo Gusto's won the ball back here. Enzo will loft the ball up to Palmer, but of course it's a terrible pass, man. Just have players just trying to be too clever for no reason. Just play the simple pass. I don't know why he's trying to scoop it over the defender rather than just playing it straight to Palmer normally. Is Vitinha. Mendes is going to play the ball over the top for Barkler, and Jurgensen has done very, very well and very calmly taken the ball off him. Is Malo Gusto. James to Fofana. Cucurella across to Neto. He's going to be giving away his Doué. And he's going to give away a goal kick to Chelsea. A good decision from the referee. Long ball from Jurgensen from the goal kick. Seeking out Joao Pedro. Good header forward. Their goalkeeper's come out to clear it away. It's going to fall for Reece James, and here's Malo Gusto. Jurgensen again. Plays the ball into Joao Pedro. He wins the ball, but there's no one up there with him. Here's Mendes. Long ball from him is going to be picked up by Reece James. Great work from him to get past his man, and he's going to sweep it out to Cucurella. James is now going to play the ball into Malo Gusto out wide right. Good pass. Lovely little disguised ball into Palmer from him. Palmer's going to take it around the outside of Joao Neves. And again, gets it across and he wins a corner. I'll say Palmer's had Neves on strings this whole game, by the way. He keeps fooling him like that, but unable to get the ball across. It's a good tackle in the end. Corner for Chelsea. Can we get a goal from these? Come on. We've taken it short. Cucurella to Neto. Here's Palmer. Plays it across for Caicedo. Here's Enzo. And now all that pressure has just been relieved. Gusto's going to play the ball forward and it's cleared, but only as far as James. Here's Caicedo. Back to James. Now Chalobah. Enzo with the long ball from the left-hand side, seeking out Pedro Neto, who stayed on the right-hand side. This is where he prefers to be. He cuts inside, gets away from one. He gets into the box, but then he couldn't get the pass right. James has won the ball off of Doué. Here's Chalobah to Cucurella. Long ball from Enzo up to Joao Pedro. He holds it up better this time and plays it in behind for Pedro Neto. Can he beat Marquinhos to the ball? He can't, but he's going to win a throw-in for Chelsea. Chelsea starting a bit quicker now. Thrown back to Cucurella. Here's Chalobah. Fofana. Enzo back to Chalobah, and he's going to go back to Jurgensen, who once again fools his man under pressure. He's done really well with his feet, to be fair, Jurgensen, after that first horrible pass. Gusto to Enzo, who's launched the ball forward, but he's not going to get there. And Joao Pedro's done a little bit of a late challenge on one of the midfielders. I think it was Joao Neves, yeah. But they're going to play advantage. Here's Mendes. Now Barkler. Vitinha. Whipped it out to the right-hand side where Dembele is. Vitinha again. Now Dembele. Into Zaire Emery. Hakimi back to Dembele, and it's all the way back to Pacho now. Now Mendes. PSG enjoying a spell of possession now. Not much urgency on Chelsea to get the ball back, but don't need to if they're going to play it off the pitch like that. Zaire Emery that was with a terrible pass. Ball's gone back to Jurgensen. It's a good pass into Reece James through the lines, who gets away from Vitinha. Space. Do you know what's one thing about Reece James in midfield that really bugs me is he doesn't look up in front of him enough. We know he's got the passing ability to seek players out in front of him, and he always turns around. It's really frustrating. Will be a Chelsea throw on the left side. Enzo was tackled. The ball is going to be thrown into Joao Pedro down the line. Up against Pacho once again. He's winning the ball here. And then I think they've officially they've pulled it back, I assume, for an offside. Here's Barkler. Back to Neves. To Vitinha. Marquinhos. They're not leaving very many players back. If we win the ball, we can break here. They're literally leaving the two centre-backs back and everyone else is going forward. It's Pacho into Barkler. Trying to get away from Fofana, and he's unable to do it so far. He's given it to Mendes, though, who has gotten away from him. It's Barkler on the left side. Up against Malagusto. Gets it to Dembele. Dummies it. Gives it to Zaire Emery. Across to Hakimi. Across the box, and it's cleared by Chalobah and Cucurella. Here's Hakimi again. It's going to go on all the way back to Pacho. It's Vitinha. To Mendes. And back again. Rafinha with a big call for work from his team, as we are not even attempting to get the ball off them at the moment. Here's Hakimi. Zaire Emery. Doué. Into Dembele, who's come into a central position. Doué again, but his ball's going to be cut out by Cucurella. And then there's a handball from Zaire Emery to give us a free kick and relieve the pressure, which is nice. You just string some passes together here, Charles. Eventually we're going to take this free kick. It's taken us bloody ages. Oh my god. The referee's being anal about which position the ball's in, that's why. Jurgensen will eventually take this. Don't know why we're taking so fucking long, considering we're a goal down. Long ball from Jurgensen eventually. Enzo didn't even challenge for it, but Cucurella's picked it up. Here's Neto. He's thrown off the ball immediately. Here's Doué. Up against Chalobah. And he has got past him. Can't get past Caicedo, though, and he's won a goal kick as well. Well done. There's just a few players in our front line and slash midfield that just need to not be on the pitch right now, and I don't know why we haven't made changes yet. Long ball out to Joao Pedro, takes it down on his chest and gets away from Pacho. Gets away from vidIQ as well, but the ball doesn't. He fits a very lonely figure up there, Joao Pedro. He's got no support at all. Mendes is going to whip the ball across and give it away to Pedro Neto here, who's been dragged back by Doué, but he's going to keep going. Good chance for him to burst into the box, and he does. Gets it across for Enzo Fernandez, finally. The two Chuckle brothers, that's going to be a mono-comms curse. Because I literally just said these two have been an absolute terror, and they've just scored. Brilliant work. It's a terrible, terrible pass. And they get it out to Pedro Neto, who bursts into the box and cuts it back. And it's a phenomenal pass. And Enzo scores. There we go. He's done the thing which I keep telling him to do. He just runs. He's too fast. No, they can't catch him. And he gets the ball to Enzo. And it's a... You know what? Enzo, this is what Parma should have done in the first half. This is such a better finish. He puts it to the outside of the goalkeeper rather than straight at him. It's brilliant. It's a fantastic finish. And now we've got, you know... Now we've actually got a chance to win this bloody game. It's that typical Enzo box crashing run, and here comes the PSG nonsense where they give it straight back to us from the kickoff. Again. Does this actually work for them in the league? Because this seems like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, because we just throw it down the line now and we're out. Yeah, do it again. Exactly. It's Fofana. He's given the ball away, but James is back to recover. He's going to play it to Jurgensen, who sweeps it up and over. Palmer's underneath it, but he's beaten to the ball by Neves, and it will be a throw in for Chelsea. And I think Kvaratskhelia is coming on. Here's Caicedo. Malagusto into Caicedo, who loses the ball. And the ball's going to fall back to Pacho here. It's Marquinhos. I think a giant fuck PSG chant has just come out from the away end. Which is very funny. Not one to mince our words, are we? It's vidIQ. vidIQ again in the centre of the midfield. Is Mendes. To Pacho and back to vidIQ. PSG look a little bit lost now after they've conceded that second goal. And they've just almost given it away to Joao Pedro, and Pacho's had to sweep it to Marquinhos. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's literally... This is the thing about Pedro Neto which pisses me off, because he literally has a cheat code when it comes to playing football. That he is the fastest player on the pitch at all times. He can just run down the line and put it into the box every single time he gets the ball. And he doesn't do it. It's so annoying. Ball cleared by Marquinhos, but only as far as Enzo Fernandez. It's going to go over the head of Palmer, though. And Mendes will pick up the ball. Here's a ball forward for Barcola. He's going to cut inside. Gets it to Neves. Here's Dembele on the left side. vidIQ, who's going to try and sweep it over to the right side, but our players have got back. The ball's going to go... Oh, I can't believe he's kept that on Hakimi. He's done really well there. Here's Marquinhos again. Hakimi. Here's Vitinha. Giving the ball away to Caicedo. Through the lines for Joao Pedro. And now, go on, put the burners on. Oh, Pedro Neto was the play there and he didn't pass it to him. Here's Palmer. Oh, he slowed it down again. That's frustrating from Joao Pedro. He's actually starting to do that quite a lot in this game. It's kind of annoying. He's not getting his head up. Cucurella will smash it off of Hakimi for a throw. And now I think there will be the substitutions. It's Doué that's come off and not Barkla. So Kvaratskhelia will probably come onto the left-hand side, and I'd imagine Barkla will either move over to the right or Dembele will go there. Because I don't see Kvaratskhelia playing anywhere else other than on the left. Oh, he seems to have gone into the middle, actually. He's playing in a kind of central role. Long ball from Jurgensen's a great one for Palmer. Oh my god, get an assist. Oh, damn. Jurgensen's assist would have sent me to the moon. Didn't get on the end of the ball, though. Is Vitinha. And if the scoreline stays as it is, then I'm technically right, because I did say I've put 2-1 down because I want to back my boys, but I do think the game will actually end up 2-2. That's what I said earlier in the stream. So if it stays this way, then I'm an absolute genius. High press from Caicedo has forced Joao Neves to get the ball back to his goalkeeper. Here's Marquinhos. High press from Chelsea here. Trying to stop them from playing out, and he's got it. Cucurella's won the ball, but Neto couldn't keep a hold of it. And Kvaratskhelia has been fouled. Cucurella's kicked the ball away there. I'm not sure if the referee's going to get his card out. Don't think he did. Considering he didn't for them earlier, I think that's just. Free kick taken quickly. Here's Vitinha. To Neves. Long ball over the top is for Barkla. Good touch from him, and he gets away from Wes Fofana, but he can't get away from Malo Gusto, who's been so good all game. Apart from that one moment where him and Reece James got mixed up for Barkla's goal, he's been phenomenal with Gusto. Long ball seeking out Joao Pedro will be picked up by Pacho. Here's Palmer. Good chance for him to get the ball out left if he can get his fucking head up. Instead, he's trying to... Palmer's been doing this too much too recently. It's doing my head in. He gets the ball and he always tries to beat his man rather than just playing the pass. It's so annoying. He doesn't need to do that. Here's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia will be tackled by Caicedo. There we go. Palmer's got the ball and played the pass forward, and now we've got away. Here's Joao Pedro. Has been tackled in the end by Joao Neves, and here's Pacho. There wasn't any options for Joao Pedro to pass to there. We needed to get out the pitch quicker. It's Vitinha again. Into Barkla. Mendes on the left wing. Good ball in, but it's picked up by Jurgensen. They're showing replays whilst we're on a break. I'm going to take the stop showing replays thing. We're crossing into the 66th minute. Here's Joao Neves. Emery to Mendes, and there's a big call of tighter from Rosiña. Oh, goalkeeper's almost given it straight to Joao Pedro, but they're going to get away here. Here's Marquinhos. Long ball from him. Good touch from Kvaratskhelia, and the ball will go out wide now to Hakimi. Space for them to run into. Here's Dembele. Up against Wes Fofana. Hakimi again. Hakimi again. He's going to try and put it across, but he's tackled by Wes Fofana and cleared by the Frenchman as well. It's just going to come back at us, though, because there's no out ball. It's Vitinha. He's running into the box here, Vitinho, but he's not going to get on the return pass, and Mendes has been unable to keep it away from a goal kick. Oof. I think he kept that in, if I'm being honest. Goal kick will be taken by Chalobah eventually. Here's Jurgensen. Long ball from him, seeking out Joao Pedro once again. Good hold-up play this time, but the ball will be cleared. Here's Zaire Emery. His pass is cut out. Here's Enzo into Joao Pedro. Good work for him to get away from his man. There's a break on here for Chelsea if we can get it. He's going to get it out to Pedro Neto on the left-hand side. Go on, just put the burners on. Just go, run. You're up against Marquinhos, mate. He's got no legs. Instead he goes back to Cucurella. Here's Caicedo. Now for Fofana. He's been challenged by Barkla, but fairly, supposedly. Oh! Lee Kangin is coming on. That's interesting. Or Kangin Lee, whichever way you want to say it. Here's Jurgensen. Caicedo around the corner to Fofana. Long ball from Jurgensen to the left-hand side. I think it's going to be a bit too heavy. And it is. It'll be a PSG throw on the left side. Welcome in. You have missed 4 goals. It's been a bit of a mixed bag in terms of the quality of Chelsea. I don't think PSG have been particularly good, but they finished the 2 chances that they've been given. It's Ousmane Dembele who's coming off for Kangin Lee. Surprised that we haven't gotten any substitutions on this, and we're nearing the 70th minute here. Ball's going to be whipped out wide to Mendes. Now Pacho to Vitinho. He's got James for company. He's trying to find a pass, and he will go out to Hakimi eventually. Goes back to Marquinhos. Neves being pressed by Cole Palmer. There's Marquinhos again. Chelsea playing a really high line here. It's Vitinho. Gets away from Pedro Neto. Oh, almost gives it to Joao Pedro. I said, if we're going to make substitutions in terms of trying to make an impact, I think the first one in my head is immediately we need to bring on Garnacho for Neto. Because, like, I don't know. Maybe even take off, honestly, maybe even take off Palmer. Because, like, I think Palmer's been pretty poor today as well. Just get 2 wingers on the pitch is the thing. Get 2 wingers that can go inside. Because we have overlapping fullbacks. So, like, I really don't know why we're playing a lefty on the left side and another lefty on the right side. They're trying to pass the ball forward here, PSG, but there we go. Caicedo's intercepted the ball, and Malo Gusto's been harshly tackled here. Referee's not going to give him a card because he's been keeping his cards in his pocket, the ref, I will say. Absolutely nowhere near the ball, though, from Bradley Barkla. Free kick will eventually be played. Now that I've said that, though, watch Palmer get the ball here and score. Reece James will eventually take this free kick. He's going to go back to Fofana. He's going to go back to Jurgensen. Long ball from the Dane up to Malagusto, who was making the run there. Almost worked out, and now they've had to smash it long from their goalkeeper instead. Reece James will pick up the ball. Chalabar around the corner to Cucurella. Gets it to Neto. Cucurella. And the ball's going to be played off the pitch. There's not even any Chelsea substitutes warming up. That's the weird thing. I know we've got a lot of games in quick succession, but still. Cucurella's won the ball back. Here's Enzo. He's then fouled, and the referee will call that. Now there are substitutes warming up. One of them, interestingly enough, is Lavia. There's 3 centre-backs warming up, and I really don't know why. Delap is the only real offensive player there. Long ball over the top for Joao Pedro. Knocked on, and Marquinhos will get on the end of it, though. Cucurella wins the ball high up. Here's Joao Pedro. Can't get away from Marquinhos. Marquinhos has just kicked it off the pitch for a throw-in. High up the pitch here, Chelsea. We could fashion something. "17 minutes left. Cucurella into Pedro Neto. Gets away from his man. Gets to the enter the box. And Malagusto's taken the strike on his left foot, and it's ricocheted away. Very speculative effort from the Frenchman there. Reece James will win the ball back, though. Here's Caicedo. Chelsea a little bit in the ascendancy here. Here's Cucurella. Neto. Back to Cucurella. Enzo now. It's been thrown around by Hakimi. The referee said nothing. He does get it away eventually. Here's Fofana to Jurgensen. Oh, who's giving it straight away? Vitinha, who's lobbed the goalkeeper. Fucking useless prick. And of fucking course. Why the fuck is he even on the pitch, man? It's a simple fucking pass to the right-hand side for Wes Fofana. He doesn't take it. Useless dickhead. That's the same thing. We've been winning this game all game, and it's just our own individual mistakes just letting them get fucking easy chances, and they've scored every single one of them. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, it's just brain dead fucking moron that we employ. If he's not sold in the summer transfer window, I don't know what's going on in our board, because he has been useless ever since we got him. He should never start a game for Chelsea again after this game. Never again. He should never put a Chelsea shirt on. I don't think he's had a single good game for us since we bought him. Genuinely. Maybe one in the Conference League. And just when we were in the ascendancy and we were starting to put things together, and he's done that and relieved all the pressure off of this fucking useless team that we're playing. Just bring Penders back, man. Like Penders, I can't see a world where Penders would do a worse job than him, honestly. Oh, and Malagusto's now giving it away as well. He's got back though, good work. Oh, now he's been beaten. Wes Fofana has won it. It will be a corner. They're bringing on Lucas Hernandez. I think that is eventually. Why the fuck have we still not made any substitutions? We've got 14 minutes of the game left. Kangin Lee has played the ball into the box and Jurgensen will claim it. Go on, throw the ball out. Go. Here's Palmer. Reece James. Caicedo into Malagusto. Good pass. Ball over the top for Cole Palmer is a decent one. The goalkeeper's had to come out for it, and he can't touch it with his hand, so he's given away a throw. Bodo Glimt are 3-0 up against Sporting, by the way. Luca Hernandez is coming on for Bradley Barkler. And Mayulu is coming on as well. It's Zaire Emery who's the other player coming off. Yeah, exactly. Like, why we haven't made a single sub? They've made like 4 substitutions. We haven't made a single one. Where's Fofana? Jurgensen. He's just done that exact same pass that he gave the ball away for. He just done the same pass, but he's actually got away with it this time. Here's Palmer. Good turn from him. Space out wide for Pedro Neto. Oh, could have put the ball in, doesn't he? It's Cucurella. Neto again. Oh my god, he's giving it away. Caicedo's won the ball back. Good work. Here's Reece James. Do you know, I feel so bad for Caicedo because he's just playing with a bunch of fucking clowns and his whole job is just to stop them, their fucking stupid mistakes from costing us points and costing us, like, goals. So all he does all game is make up for other people in our team being fucking idiots. Absolute thankless job that he has in the middle of the pitch, just stopping every single time our team gives the ball away like idiots. He's the one who has to deal with it. Long ball up from Jurgensen to Joao Pedro. Given away to Cucurella. Good pass up to Enzo. Can he get the ball through the lines? He can. Here's Pedro Neto. Get it across to Joao Pedro. He might be offside. There might be offside for the earlier pass, I think. I think it was Enzo that was offside in the initial pass. I don't think he'll be off, though. They will check it. I think, yeah. Ooh! Maybe, oh no. I don't know, maybe, no, he is. I think he's off by a mile, actually. It's taking a long check, though. Yep, offside. It just shows how quickly we can get a goal if we keep playing that way. So just do it again. Here's Fofana back to Jurgensen. Fofana has been pushed by Hakimi. Will be a foul. On God, if I see Tosin Adarabioyo touch this fucking pitch, I'm turning my TV off. Long ball from Jurgensen is won by Joao Pedro, but it's going to go back to Pacho. Here's Marquinhos. Long ball from him is picked up by Chalobah. Fofana will get it forward, but oh, it's a terrible pass. Here's Kangin Lee. Hakimi surging down the right-hand side. He's going to play it across, but it's not going to hit anyone, and it's going to almost go off the pitch. It will go off the pitch. And he's kicked the ball away to stop us from restarting the ball there, ref. Come on. It's got to be a yellow. How many times are they going to do this and get away with it? It's fucking ref. There are... Okay, Lavia and Delap are the two changes that are going to be made eventually. Here's Joao Pedro. Referee has just tackled him. It will be a drop ball eventually, but there's going to be subs now. I think Lavia will be really good here. So Palmer's coming off, so I imagine that's the offensive change. Oh my god. It's Joao Pedro who's come off for Delap and Palmer who's come off for Lavia. That's a defensive change. We're searching for a goal. What the fuck is this guy doing? I'll eat my words if Liam Delap gets a goal, but I have no faith in him to do so. Although he is good at running in behind, and we are going to have space to run in behind here. Here's Romeo Lavia, who I think should have been playing on a lot, been put on the pitch a lot sooner, if I'm being honest. Long ball for Malagusto. Lavia wins it in the air. Here's Enzo. Lavia wins it back again. Here's Lavia. Plays it through the lines brilliantly for Reece James. He plays it for Liam Delap, running through on goal. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. He's going to... Oh, fucking useless twat. Just he does this all the time, where he runs down a channel and just randomly shoots into the side netting, like for no reason. He doesn't try and pull it across the goal, doesn't try and get more central, he just randomly swipes it at it. Ugh. And that is a prime example, by the way, of why Lavia should have been on the pitch for longer, because he's the one player in our team, I always say it, I've been saying it for multiple years, he's the one player in our team that when he gets the ball in midfield, he can actually get the ball past the lines. Kukurea is going to tackle Kangin Lee here. Ball's going to be thrown back to Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia is going to get the ball around the corner for Mendes. It's Kangin Lee on the right side. He's got a lot of space here for PSG. Hakimi's going to send it back to Vitinha, who's going to be challenged by Reece James. Vitinha. They've got so many bodies forward here, PSG. If we can get the ball back, we can break. And it's a good tackle from Caicedo. He gets it through the lines for Reece James. Go on, go forward. Oh, and James just hasn't played the fucking pass. He's been tackled. Wake the fuck up, man. You're a club captain. Jesus Christ. It's Kvaratskhelia on the left side. Cuts inside. Gets a shot away and he scores. Of course he fucking does. Yeah. 5 fucking players around him and they let him get the shot off. Fucking useless. All of them. It's Lavia Raf, I've just realised. And you know what? That's a worldie as well, to be fair. I don't know what's more embarrassing, the fact that Reece James has have the ball pinched off him in the midfield from a fucking youngster from their academy, or the fact that there's 5 players around Kvaratskhelia there and not a single fucking one of them has got near the ball. Honestly, end this fucking season already. I'm done with it. Just let us play the rest of the FA Cup and then just bin the rest of the competitions, man. I just don't care. Cucurella. Caicedo gets it up to Enzo. He gets it to Malo Gusto. Lavia. Back to Gusto. Come on, whip the ball in. Delap's in the box. Oh my god. Reece James. Back to Gusto. Back to James, who can't get the ball. Of course he can't. And now they're going to break on us again. Lavia gets back at him, but not well enough. And Reece James has eventually recovered, but then he slipped over. Oh, and Mayulu has spooned it wide. Fucking hell. These guys are absolutely useless, every single one of them. Oh, there's been a yellow card here to Kvaratskhelia for a challenge on Reece James, I think. Garnacho's going to come on. For Malo Gusto. And do you want to know something? I said it last stream. I said whoever I put as my player of the match has a fucking shit game. Every single time. I don't know how I manage it. Every single time I go, oh, I think this guy's going to have the best, he's going to be the best player on the pitch. And he's the worst player on the pitch. James has been useless today. Fofana has challenged the ball off the pitch. It's 2 minutes for us to play, plus whatever's added on. If we get one goal now, that'll be damage limitation, I would say. But, like, I don't have faith in any of these guys to get a goal. Although, they have just given the ball away to Caicedo here. Enzo. Cucurella back to Lavia. He's going to go back to Jurgensen. Wesley Fofana. Up to Neto, who's on the right-hand side now that Garnacho's come on. It's Mendes. Pacho. Long ball from the keeper. Over the top of Kangin Lee. Here's Chalobah, who's going to get it back to Jurgensen. Plays it through the lines to Caicedo, who's given the ball away. Oh my god. It's going to be another one. It's offside, thank fuck. This fucking goalkeeper, if he's not playing in, like, I don't know, the second division of the Swedish league next season, I don't know what the fuck any team is doing employing him, because he's literally a useless prick. He is such a useless prick. And Enzo has absolutely fucking livid at him, and rightly so. Just fucking smash it, you dickhead. And you know what? It's all on fucking Liam Rosenior for putting this dumb prick in the fucking lineup. If Sanchez was playing, we would be winning this game. I guarantee you that. He's been solely responsible for pretty much everything that's gone wrong today. Three minutes of added time. Throw in for Chelsea on the right side. Pedro Neto's done a Hazard and pushed over the ball boy. Oh, it's been a big fight. Again, here we go. I don't care. Where, if you're going to put the fight in now, why didn't you put it in while you're playing the fucking game? Not in the added minutes of time when you were already fucking 2 goals behind, you stupid pricks. And that's the thing that's going to be fucking stupid is that Pedro Neto is going to get punished right now for pushing the ball boy when the ball boy has been a little prick and holding onto the ball. Chat shit, get hit. That's what I say. If you want to be a little fucking little neek and hold onto the ball too long, that's your fucking fault. Same thing with the Eden Hazard one against Swansea. He was being a little dickhead. He deserved to get kicked. He deserves it. He deserves it, little fucking dickhead. Stay on the floor. Fuck him. There you go. He's not penalised. Well done, ref. Two passes and they're in on goal now. It's Hakimi. And it's gone straight through Jurgensen's fucking hands and he's... I don't want to be reactionary, but genuinely, I think this Liam Rosenior could be fucking sacked over this decision to play fucking Jurgensen in this game. He's just single-handedly fucking given away this entire fixture. For no fucking reason other than he wanted to prove a point. I have one fucking... Sanchez has one bad game after being world-class for genuinely half the season. And he drops him in our biggest game of the fucking season. Fuck him. I said, that fucking Danish prick better not touch a fucking pitch for us ever again. Every single time he plays... Oh, there we go, that's full time. I'm very glad that you guys are there to make me laugh, because honestly, I'm steaming. We all fucking knew it was coming. There's the thing, we all said it. As soon as we saw the lineup, we all said, oh, Jurgensen's going to cost us this fucking game. Why the fuck are we the only people that can see it? Why can't our coaching staff see it? What the fuck do they see in this guy? He's got poppadoms for hands, and he can't even fucking play the ball out, and that's the one thing he's supposed to be good at. Honestly, just play our fucking youth team in the next leg. Why not? Who gives a fuck? The fixture's already fucking over now. What's even the fucking point? If you're not even going to try in the first leg, what's the point trying in the second either? Turn this fucking shit off. I don't want to hear these stupid fucking commentators talking about this shit. Fuck off. It's embarrassing. Simplest fucking decisions. You play your best 11 in your big games. I don't get why the fuck we're playing our backup goalkeeper and we're playing fucking Pedro Neto on the left wing again when he's been fucking useless there every single time we played him. Admittedly, he does get an assist in this game, but he was fucking useless for every other action apart from that. Who are we playing next week? Oh my god. Do I even care who we're playing next week? Honestly. Got Newcastle on Saturday. Brilliant. Hard to get excited about that when we're playing as shit as this, honestly, but there we are. If I'm the person who makes decisions at Chelsea, I'm literally ripping up Jurgensen's contract. I'm literally ripping up his contract, and I'm promoting Teddy Sharman low to the first team. That's what I'm doing. I can't. No player, no fucking goalkeeper should be doing that in our biggest game of the season and getting away with it without punishment. He should not put a Chelsea shirt on for the rest of his career. Genuinely. I don't even. I genuinely. I don't even know what to say. Don't know what I just fucking watched. I felt like it's a practical joke. Our fucking stupid PE teacher of a manager has put out one of the worst 11s I've ever fucking seen. He's not made any substitutes until the 84th fucking minute of the game when we're already a goal down. We then conceded 2 more fucking goals from those substitutions. Took off our only players that can actually score goals and put on a fucking defensive midfielder. And has started a fucking guy who's got weaker wrist than fucking Kepa Arrizabalaga. I generally don't know what to say. It's just fucking embarrassing. Even our fucking captain is the worst player on the pitch as well. It's just ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. There's more fight from their fucking ball boy to hold on to the ball than there was in our entire team. I think that's what I can leave it on. Anyway, alright. Thank you guys for hanging out as ever. We'll be back for the Newcastle game. I think that's a 5:30 kickoff. So 5:20 on the Saturday is when I'll be back. So I don't even know if I can be fucked to watch it, but there we are. I have to. I'm obligated, but there we are. As I said, thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good rest of your evening. I'm going to finish up my takeaway and then go to bed.